What's going on, my gamers? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. And if you guys are looking to get a PS4 because you can't find a PS5 and you still want to play the games, well, I got some bad news. PlayStation might be discontinuing some PS4 consoles. This was actually brought up to me, or brought to my attention, by one of my subscribers who was talking about this, and I gave my thoughts on it. And we'll talk about how this could impact things moving forward, and what Sony should probably consider doing. But whether or not they're actually going to do that is a whole nother topic. But if you guys have not been joining my live streams, you should. I stream almost every day. Different games. So far, we've been streaming Cyberpunk, but with new games coming out soon, we're going to be streaming some other things. And I've also noticed that about 60% of you guys who watch my videos are not yet subscribed, so hopefully you consider hitting that sub button. And don't forget about the giveaway I have every month for one lucky winner to get a year membership at PlayStation Plus. Leave a comment down below. I want to know if you guys who have PS5s kept your PS4s, or if you plan on getting a PS5 in the future, you're keeping your PS4. I'll be choosing random comment every month from a random video to decide the winner. So go ahead and leave a comment. Let's get to the topic, guys. So Sony reportedly discontinuing some PS4 consoles. If not being able to find a PS5 wasn't bad enough, the past few months have also seen a shortage of PS4 consoles as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to get easier, since Sony is reportedly discontinuing multiple PS4 consoles. According to Twitter user Cheesemeister, one Japanese retailer has posted a notice claiming that 5 PS4 models aren't being restocked due to manufacturing ending production. And I checked this out myself. If you go to GameStop's website, it'll be very difficult to find a PlayStation 5 for sale on their website. I believe same thing even at Best Buy. You can't find a PlayStation 4. And that is a little disheartening, because there are a lot of people who would want PlayStation 4s. So as of right now, the only PlayStation 4 that is available brand new at GameStop, I believe, is the Slim. You might get lucky if your local GameStop has a PS4 Pro still in stock. But with the price of a PS4 Pro being at $400, the same price as a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, well, I don't know if that is a good buy. Okay, so if we go right here, I'm on GameStop's website. I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera here. I'm at GameStop's website. They have the PS4 Slim, which is not the Pro. They have that available brand new for $300 that you can still buy it at GameStop. But if I was to go to the PS4 Pro is not available to purchase at GameStop. Brand new. There are some stores that have it used, but brand new is not available to purchase. The add to cart button is grayed out. I believe that Best Buy is the same. I checked them before when I first heard about this. So anyways, Sony's PlayStation Direct, let me switch my camera back here. Sony's PlayStation Direct has already suggested that it won't be restocking the PS4 Pro, which makes this news another potential nail in the PS4's coffin. If the base PS4 model is being discontinued worldwide, it means getting a PS4 is about to get even harder. This is during a time when it's almost impossible to buy a PS5 for the usual MSRP. Alright, so it's worth noting that there is no blanket PS4 is not being restocked at all in this message, just these 5 models. That said, almost every standard PS4 model is listed, and only the 500GB PS4 in black seems to be missing. The PS4 has suffered this year after COVID-19 pandemic affected supply chains and made it difficult to pick up a new console. While one could argue that the launch of the PS5 made it obsolete, getting a hold of one has been almost impossible. The PS4, particularly the 4K ready PS4 Pro, would have made a perfect stopgap until the PS5 demand settles down to reasonable levels. After all, the PS3 wasn't discontinued until mid-2017, almost 4 years after the launch of PS4. And to add some more on top of that, the PS2 had a life cycle of 12 years, which is double the average life cycle of a regular console. So with that being said, moving forward, what should be done about this? Well, if you think about it, the PlayStation 5 comes in at $500 for the physical version of it. When I say physical version, the one that you can use your disc-based media for. $400 for the all-digital version. And that's the same price as the PS4 Pro. Now, my honest opinion, the way that Sony should handle this is that they shouldn't discontinue the PS4 Pro. What they should do is try to find a way to manufacture the PS4 Pro at a cheaper price, so that way they can continue pushing the PS4 Pro, but now at a lower value. And that lower value honestly should be about the $250 range. So that way they can continue selling PS4 Pros for people who are unable to buy a PS5. And the reason why I say this is because the PS4 Pro is still a relevant console. You can still, for example, if you got a PS4 Pro, you can play Cyberpunk 2077 on a PS4 Pro. Now, it's supposed to run at 60 FPS. Whether it does or not, that's a whole nother issue on Cyberpunk's end. But most games say PS4 Pro enhanced. For example, Horizon Zero Dawn is PS4 Pro enhanced, and if I put this into my PS5, it runs the same as the PS4 Pro version. So that's why I said there's still a somewhat of a demand for PS4 Pro, and instead of selling the weaker PS4, they honestly should find a way to manufacture PS4 Pros at a cheaper value for people to be able to purchase, so they can continue playing the PlayStation 4 games until they're able to eventually get a PS5, because PS5s right now are very rare to find. I have a hiccup. They're very rare to find. On top of that, you also have the Xbox Series S, which comes in, I think it was $300 for the Xbox Series S, which is on paper weaker than an Xbox One X, but it's really not, in a sense of the fact that it's new hardware and it's supposed to run the newer gen games much better than an Xbox One X would. But Xbox, in regards to their release, they discontinued the Xbox One X in July because, again, it didn't make sense to have the One X when you had the Series S at a equal or lesser price. So that's where I stand when it comes to the PlayStation fiasco. So if there's a way for PlayStation to be able to find some middle ground with the PS4 Pro, I feel like it's a win-win for everybody in that kind of situation. I don't feel like they should just straight up discontinue the PS4 and basically set it aside, considering how all the games that are releasing are still going to release on PS4. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Don't forget about the giveaway. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you all real soon.